Hello and welcome to the AudioGenic Podcast. I'm Jack, and I have my two co-hosts here that'll be joining me on this god-awful adventure that we're doing. Kofuku and Square of 3 from the CL, that's the colorless.net forums. Say hello, guys.
Hey.
So, welcome to the podcast, you guys. This is our second attempt at this
It is.
thing. So with our first attempt, we kind of went crazy. We didn't really have a set topic to talk about.
And the racism.
And the racism, of course.
And the Tumblr, and so many things. It was really...
So, also this will probably be a little less organized. Leave some comments in the comments section. Tell us what you want to hear. In the next couple podcasts, we'll work on that. You guys are...
Okay, audience, cool. I'm going to be clear with you right now. If you're looking for a very intricate and detailed and well-structured podcast, you've come to the wrong place.
Just get out.
Just
figure
don't...
out while you can.
If you value your time, you probably will not have the next 30 minutes back. But I think we should talk about ourselves a little bit.
About what?
Ourselves.
Ourselves? Okay, you go first, Jack, since you are
fine.
The all-father of this thing. You are Odin at this point.
No, just...
Which makes me Loki. Which makes Kofu Thor.
I'm pretty sure you only did this because you wanted to be Loki. I'm just throwing that out there.
You know me.
I'm okay with being Thor. He has fabulous hair.
Well, so does Loki. But Loki's just sexy.
Is he, though?
By the way, Square is male. The more you know.
You know, Kofu, you know you want to sex Loki.
I know. I don't get what everyone's so crazy about with that person.
The fact that he's crazy. But Thor's... Anyway, Jack.
There is a giant, unnecessary fan base for really, probably all of the Marvel characters, but particularly Thor and Loki. Anyway, I am JackColor. I host the channel known as JackColor. I tweet and do other socials whenever I have the time. And I am also Jack on thecolorless.net. That's Jack with 2 hyphens before and after because, creating usernames is hard and difficult and sad. Anyway, I also know Kofuku and Square of 3 from thecolorless.net too.
I took Jack under my wing. And then he surpassed me. It was the proudest moment of my life, which is really sad, but...
It's also the saddest moment.
We've determined that Square of 3 on thecolorless.net is kind of like the old guy in Pokemon Red who teaches you how to use Pokeballs, and then you, as Red, you go on to, become the Pokemon Master, and Square just sort of withers and dies.
Sort of stands there, watching.
And everybody throws rotten tomatoes at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that happens.
So, Kofu, do you want to tell about yourself next? Do you need time to think? Because I can go.
Such pressure.
You can go. I always hated these things, like in school when they always ask you to tell a little bit about yourself. It's like, I'm not that interesting. There's nothing to tell. I'm just here.
Whenever they said that, I would always say that I had the longest last name of all time. And I would go on and list every last name that I have. Because being a Hispanic, we keep those names. Whether or not they're on our birth certificate, we know them. And it's a lot.
Actually, yeah, you have a very interesting ethnicity, Square of 3. What do you like, part Hispanic, Irish, African American? I can't remember the rest, honestly.
Spanish, African American. Well, I got, Native American, Irish, because, white, because I'm a drunk. And some other things. There's Polish thrown in there too. But I'm Spanish, black, Native American, and white. So I'm a drunk.
Just like a natural American.
But I'm also great at gambling.
I don't think you can be great at gambling. Like you just don't suck most of the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, since Kofu's not going to go, I'll go. I'm square of 3, you guys. I have been on the colorless.net for about 3 years now, because that's when I lost my life. Was 3 years ago. I had no life. But anyway, I'm on Tumblr. I'm thinking about getting a Twitter for my name because why not?
All the cool kids use Twitter.
Even though Twitter
No, they
is a lowly, heathenistic social media site, and Jack should go die for using it.
I like how you say that.
Wow.
But you are on Tumblr.
Hey, I was getting to the Tumblr thing.
Okay. Go on.
Tumblr is, you know, guys, how people say PC is the master race of gaming. Well, Tumblr is the master race of social media. And if you don't agree with me, it's because you're not on Tumblr, which makes you a heathen. I hate you.
Wow, you're really
Well.
giving
So send
me...
your hate mail to squareof3@thecolorless.com.net.
Yes, although
really?
we do not have email at CL, so you will have to sign up and PM him in order to do that.
Yeah, or don't we still have or did they take the guest on chat thing off?
I do not know. I think the chat link is still usable if you are not logged in, but you cannot access it from the homepage if you're not logged in. Like, if you're not logged in and you go on to thecolorless.net, you don't have the chat button.
$5 that I can do this.
With fake internet points?
Oh, wait, no, never mind, you're right. Shoot. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I'm originally from New Jersey, although everyone thinks I'm from, like, Saudi Arabia. There's not much to me. I like to play guitar. I like to rock climb. Surfing is my passion. And obviously this is my passion as well.
Going into so much detail.
Oh.
So much
Well,
detail.
I'm trying to give Kofu time to think.
I've actually thought of some stuff.
And here I thought
Well,
you were...
after you, Kofu.
Yes, Kofu, please, go.
Okay. Well, I'm Kofu, obviously. I go by Scotty994 on fanfiction.net, Archive of Our Own, Tumblr, all those things. So check it out and like all my stuff. And I am a very white Canadian. So
An amazing beard.
yes, I have the best beard.
First of all, you're on fanfiction.net.
Yes. I have all my links on my Tumblr. Or did you not stalk me?
I didn't stalk you. I just followed you because you followed me. Because I love you.
Obviously not enough to stalk me.
I can't write fan fiction because it would probably all just turn up.
Would it end in pornography?
It would all just be porn.
Yeah, I thought so.
Nice, right? Fluffy, cute things. So
But that's...
for Bleach.
I forgot to tell you.
Yes.
What?
Tell you guys that I am also on fanfiction.net. I do not post at all.
So you just go there for the porn, is what you're saying?
I just go there for... I don't usually go for the smut. I am a good person, but sometimes I go there for the smut. Yeah.
It's okay. We don't judge here
They
at the
don't want to admit it.
AudioGenic. At the AudioGenic podcast, we do not judge. Except
judge
for when we
Sam.
judge you. But that's
Except
different.
for all the time.
Yes. I got a feeling most of the listeners at this point would probably be from CL, but for the rest of you who don't know, CL was a website made after the anime Durarara, but it quickly changed from a fan-based site to a site roughly just about anime and screwing around, a little like 4chan, only because it was chaotic, and then over time it got a little more under control, some more moderators actually did their fucking jobs.
So what he's saying is we got boring.
We got boring, I guess you could say that.
We got boring and old.
But now we're a
we
regular
elderly.
community. We really have a low amount of people, only about 50, maybe 50, that's being generous, active members on at a time.
I would say 50 is more than a little generous.
I would go to maybe like 30 or 25, really. At least active members, the regulars, because
and
chat
then there's
yesterday.
the return fags. I mean, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
That does happen. Occasionally somebody that had made an account like 2 or 3 years ago will pop up again and expect to be treated as if they have been there all the time and they've contributed, and they just really haven't.
I mean, whenever Mercy comes back, when she never will, this is some colorless lore. If you guys didn't listen to the first podcast, which we probably won't even put up. So this will probably be our first podcast.
It was god-awful, trust me.
But, Mercy was the very first colorless user that was not one of the original founding, of the 3 original founding members, and everybody loved her. She was pretty cool, and she's gone. She's not dead. She might be dead. But
So she's off, like, fighting wolverines in the wilderness now.
yeah, basically. She's a female lumberjack.
Like Kofu.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
But we should probably start talking about something serious. So.
We really should.
How about that flight 30 or 370?
With the Malaysian flight, they still haven't found.
Yeah, they found like the last communication or whatever.
I'm still
reading on CNN.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it says where was I? Because I was just reading it like 5 seconds ago. But yeah, it said something about them finding some sort of... Yeah, Malaysian officials gave a different version of the cockpit communication, and sources say the jet's turn-off course is being considered a criminal act.
Huh. But nobody was there. I'm just waiting for Marty McFly, honestly, to fly it back from the future with, like, some hoverboards and stuff taped to the bottom. I'm really just waiting to see that happen.
Hanging out the window like Marty McFly.
Yeah.
Also, the How I Met Your Mother season, like, there's the finale series.
I still need to see that too. I don't even have a DVR. Don't blame me. I have to wait for it to come on television again or go Googling.
It had just finished downloading when this happened.
I haven't even watched the whole last season. The only episode of the last season I watched was the last episode.
Really?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Well,
that's like watching the first 4 seasons of Scrubs and then just skipping to the end.
Well, that's different because Scrubs season 9 shouldn't have happened.
I do believe that. I can understand, like, the last season of Scrubs not really being what everybody enjoyed and not really liking it.
Honestly, I like the fact... I like, them teaching new kids. I like the new kids that came on. They were cool.
Like, I liked how Aziz Ansari, the stand-up guy, he was actually one of the interns in the last few seasons. Like, maybe last 2? Is that when they had him in?
Yeah, it was like the third to last to the second to last.
Yeah, it just felt like that. I don't know if it's true or not, but... Yeah.
But yeah, he was...
But, like... The last season of How I Met Your Mother is just very... I don't even know what to call it, because it's like there's episodes that I don't like because they're just stupid fillers. And then there's other episodes that are just like sweet and precious, and you're like,
so, every Naruto season ever.
Oh God.
Are we not playing Jeopardy?
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Naruto.
We talk about Naruto
Ever.
That's a lie, Kofu.
We only talk about Naruto if we make fun of things that are related to Naruto.
Like everything?
Again, send your hate mail to square3@thecolors.net.
Yep. I am this group's hate cow.
Just
I think your hate.
All of the hate, you just send it to
He's
Square.
our failboat.
Yeah. He's really, when everything goes to shit, it's just we just sort of gravitate towards blaming Square of 3.
I am
Always his
the
fault.
hero that this city deserves.
It just,
so much fail.
You just misquoting it, like all over the place.
I know.
So much miscoding.
Congratulations.
So disappointing.
But also in the news, Facebook bought Oculus Rift, so
what?
Totally haven't heard about that.
No, they're gonna fuck it up.
I'm just waiting for 2 gigantic dislike and like buttons on the side.
They're Facebook is gonna screw Oculus Rift up so bad. We're gonna get it. It's like, log on to Facebook. You can now actually surf on it. You can surf on your friends' faces, and you get a game where you get a surfboard and you're surfing on your friend's face. Do an aerial to like this photo.
Now you can play Yahtzee with 3D vision on Facebook.
Friend. Instead of, driving 5 minutes and actually playing Yahtzee with your friends in real life.
It really is sad. Like, I sort of disliked a lot of the Wii sports-related games for that very reason. Like, we'll simulate you being outside, so that way you don't have to walk 7 feet and open a door. It only cost $80.
No. In other news, Square is going to be getting a PS4 this week. So that's something.
The highlight of the podcast.
Basic. I've been watching Tryhard Ninja's game playthrough of Infamous Second Son, which was a bad idea. I haven't even played the game yet. So but I hate the way he plays the game.
You do?
So much. He's funny, which is the only reason I continue to watch that, and I want to know what happens at the end. But he sucks so hard.
Really? No. Shots fired.
Like, the dude, like, I'm just going to keep shooting. I'm going to keep shooting. And I'm looking at the sidebar, like, your energy's going down. Your energy's going down. And he just keeps shooting. He's like, why won't this shoot for like 20 seconds? Oh, I need energy. And I'm like, really? You don't keep an eye on that in the middle of a giant boss fight. You suck.
I can see, like, for those of you who don't know, I love watching the Yogscast with Lewis and Simon. And whenever they goof off in Minecraft, I notice them, like, making mistakes and not really knowing, like, how buttons react to redstone things, and it bothers me, but at the same time, half the time I wonder if they're doing it on purpose just to be funny, or either way, I get enjoyment out of watching it.
The only Minecraft Let's Plays that I really watch are from Immortal HD, so, free plugging for him, and the Creature Hub, because Immortal HD is on there.
So basically, it's Immortal HD, or you're not watching?
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
I mean, I used to watch Yogscast back when they did, like, the RPG-type Minecraft stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got kind of bored with Minecraft because I couldn't get any mods to work on my Macintosh.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jack helped me because...
Minecraft physicist.
Damn it, Jack, you're a doctor, not a physicist.
Doctors are just physicists for people. Totally not BSing this at all.
But actually, if I was any less of a person, I would be tempted to agree with you.
Now, the rule is, since I'm wearing a lab coat, clearly I know what I'm talking about. Clearly.
It works.
I mean, have you ever walked...
I walked into a hospital with a lab coat the other day.
Yeah.
Doctor! I'm like, do you realize how young I look? Or do I just... Or do you, when you look at me, do you just say, wow, that tall child looks horrible?
And they let you perform surgery afterwards, right?
Basically. I saved Obama's life. You're welcome. Or sorry, either way. That's how you do it. I really hate when people are like, let's assassinate the president. I'm like, I can understand you not liking the guy, but it's not like he's a dictator killing people and murdering families and raping and pillaging villages.
I mean, all things considered, there could be a lot of worse things in terms of, like,
don't
a guy
kill
in
the
charge.
guy. He has a family. That's like me saying, Jack, I want to kill you for being a bad father, but you have a family that you're okay to, even though you don't love me and Kofu.
Yeah, they're totally not. Nobody's going to get this reference
because no one's going to watch the first podcast.
Well, that's not.
You have to see it. You have to feel the shame.
That podcast is going to be horrible. Let's see, what all did we talk about in the very first dry run of this thing? We talked about
my heart and soul into that podcast.
We talked about racism. We talked about butthurt members on CL and the other site that we're dealing with. We probably went into too much detail about that. We talked about feminism. We talked about a lot of other hot button issues.
We talked about the gays.
Is
it okay to say the gays?
I'm not even sure anymore. I don't know these things, Square 3.
Because,
Damn it, Square 3!
I have this friend, his name is Lester, and when we were younger, like back in middle school, everyone used to call him Lester the Molester. I don't remember why.
Did he molest someone?
He was in high school. He was out of high school. He was 2 years older than me. But when he got into high school, he came out. He was gay. All of his old friends were like, well, screw you. You're probably trying to touch us in our sleep. And I guess that's kind of probably where that nickname came from, now that I think about it.
I mean, that's kind of an overreaction, but if it turns out he was molesting people, that is fucked up just by itself.
Yeah. But he was a really cool guy. I think he's, like, studying to be...
But was he square?
Was he?
Is he really?
Yeah.
Or was it just an act?
He never tried to molest
Dexter
me.
seemed pretty normal to everyone, but he was the one killing people.
That's because that's a TV show, and nobody realizes how crazy he looks just normally. Like, he's looking at you, and they're like, "Oh, he has such nice eyes." And then you zoom out. Oh my God, he has blood all over his face.
Well, maybe your friend Lester was secretly just Willem Dafoe wearing a mask. You ever thought about that?
How is that even pertinent to the conversation?
Don't question it. You don't question the Dafoe. You just don't. You question you know what happens when you question the Dafoe? You wake up in the river. When you wake up in the river, you have to swim 2 miles to shore. When you swim 2 miles to shore, you get eaten by a shark. When you get eaten by a shark, you get barfed up on the beach when the shark dies. Don't get barfed up on the beach when the shark dies.
Oh.
Melon Juice by Square Incorporated.
You know, it's funny because I forgot the commercial that I was referencing.
Yep, you're welcome. I think that's like, I don't know, it's like, anyway.
Yep.
Anyway.
Now people have something to Google.
Well, in the world of U.S. Trials.
Like the judicial system?
Yeah, the judicial system. There is a mother who has been on death row who's getting a retrial. So that's nice, I suppose. I don't know too much about the issue. I don't know whether or not she did it. I mean, I don't think anyone else besides her knows either, but
it really does come down to that.
Yeah. You know what really annoys me though? How I Met Your Mother is like third on CNN's main screen thing.
Oh, so like the recommended section?
Yeah. And then all the way at the bottom here. All the way at the bottom is here at Politics. GOP hits nerve on Obamacare. Not that I even care about that, but shouldn't that be like, do people really want to know about How I Met Your Mother when they can just go watch it or Google it? I mean,
yeah,
CNN is news, and that's what I really hate about media representation, especially like in the U.S., because we get a really small portion of world news, and what I've always believed is you got to get your news, like go to everywhere to get your news, and you just got to wade through the bull, because somewhere in the middle, that's where the truth is.
Exactly. Like, what was it? Recently, for those of you who don't know, Comcast bought Time Warner, and now it went from 7 gigantic companies owning 90% of the media in the U.S. to 6, which is not exactly the greatest thing.
Which is scary.
Yeah, it is scary. Actually, I don't know all of them. I know another one is Disney, which is also scary. I just don't like Disney movies. I'll admit that. I don't.
Why?
Ever since
Disney is like magical.
It was magical back.
This is turning into Big Brother.
We're turning into a conspiracy theory-based podcast now. No, but Disney. I liked Disney back when they made, let's say, Pocahontas. Back when I was a kid, and
let's not talk about Pocahontas.
And I didn't know things.
Yes.
And then you grow up and you find out, oh, they hid like genitals in this and there, and there was a reference to like incest or rape here and there, and it's really bad things come out of the woodwork.
Oh, it's The Lion King. What are they gonna do? It's either incest or it doesn't happen.
This isn't National Geographic. We don't have to bring in science.
I think it's fine because, I mean, yes, kids hold on to certain things, but kids don't know about that stuff, so they don't really see it. I don't understand the uproar that people have, because when you don't know about something and you see something, you don't even pay attention to that. Like if you didn't know what the color blue was, all right, and you just see little specks of blue out anywhere, you are not going to pay attention to that over the overall scheme of things as to what's happening around you.
I guess that's true.
I mean, that's a very poor example, but it's the only one I could think of offhand.
It really was.
So, but, you know, overly political Republican teenagers do not attack me.
I'm not sure why you had to go with that specific...
I live in the Bible Belt, that's why.
Oh. That is true. I also live in a very Republican state. It's, I don't know, it's a top section of the Bible Belt, I guess. Not really, I don't know.
Have you noticed that every black Republican is the same?
Whoa, racist.
I'm racist against my own people. But,
I'm just
I don't know,
kidding.
Key and Peele did a skit on that, and I thought that was pretty funny.
You know, when Key and Peele first started being a show, I didn't think it would go so well, but actually really is starting to take off, and I'm actually enjoying the show.
It still airs?
I think so, even if it's just reruns. Like,
I'm surprised Tosh.0 has lasted this long.
I really am, too. Because I think Web Soup was out on G4 before Tosh.0 was a thing.
Yeah, but that always happened. Nobody really watches G4 anymore, though.
Yeah,
like,
well...
DirecTV doesn't even have a channel for G4.
That's sad.
At least, not one that I have found.
I don't get...
comment section, guys.
Yeah. Really, whenever you hear something wrong or say something wrong on the internet, you can count on somebody probably popping up and saying, no, it was this, it was not that.
It's funny, because I was watching this old Immortal HD video, and he was mining coal, and he missed some. And the, like, top 16 comments were like, Immortal, you fucking idiot, you missed coal. That's the most important resource in Minecraft. Which is debatable, but...
That is debatable.
It's sad that we're arguing about the most important resources in a game that...
That's true.
is cubes. A game that is literally cubes.
Also, speaking of Minecraft and cubey things, another game has been getting Kickstarter references and promotion. I think it's called Planet 3 or Planet Cubed, like with the exponent 3. And it's supposed to be relatively triangular, sort of voxel, I want to say. Voxel, I honestly don't know if that's the right thing to say. But anyway, it's like Minecraft, but it's a little bit more detailed. It's... I don't know.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It has, it has almost $250,000. It's at,
wow.
It's at $213,087 with 4 days left. I'm not going to. I don't have money for this kind of thing.
Does it say what their goal is?
Planet's Cube combines the excitement of role-playing with the pleasure of construction and the boundless freedom to roam about in a 3D universe. Its intricate plot and outstanding voxel-based design offers opportunities for intense action and unlimited creativity. Planet's Cube has been designed to promote multiplayer gameplay, to share the fun with friends. Today, in the early development stage, all the elements are in place to develop a first PC Windows release. What we need now is your help to make it happen. That's basically it.
Huh.
So it looks really fun. What it reminds me of, though, it reminds me a lot of, I forgot what it's called. It's this game that's coming out on the PS4. Like Star Citizen or something. And I really like the idea of that, because you have, you know, these races, these classes, and you can go to space and whatever, but it's really based on, like, interplayer politics, and I like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, you can go to war, you can, like, fight people, and, you know, flame war and butt rage, but
I gotta say, it kind of reminds me of Minecraft because the pixel thing.
yeah.
But I think the redeeming factor is it has like the space elements of Starbound.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can apparently go from planet to planet, and each planet is a little bit different, kind of like in Starbound. But it has that 3D sort of pixely Minecraft clone type of feel, but it's got enough of other stuff so it's not just a clone.
Yeah. So, Kofu, you've been pretty quiet.
Yeah. Gosh.
Well, I have nothing to contribute to Minecraft talk. I've never played it.
What? You also haven't played Gmod with us yet, for anyone that doesn't know, Gary's mod.
Yeah.
But, Gerald's mod, if you will.
Gerald's mod, that's totally what it's short for.
But,
I don't think so.
Kofu, shush, you don't know these things. Go back
He's
to
like,
the...
I'm being quiet.
To the kitchen, Kofu! We must make breakfast!
Again, send your hate mail to square3 at
I
the
said
comments.
we. I did not say she. I said we, implying the three of us. So you guys,
Yeah, go ahead and
calm down with your hate mail.
You feminist boots.
Feminist. These boobs, they're feminist.
No, we don't talk about that here.
Oh,
We're not.
Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham. On the topic of feminists, the radical feminists made my wife a man. Yeah. And if I
Oh, Bo.
I gotta say, if you've been to the internet, you probably know who Bo Burnham is.
If you
It's interesting
don't,
how he
then-
started out.
I'm surprised he didn't get more Comedy Central specials, considering everybody's like he's internet famous for the most part.
I think it's because, well, it's up to the comedian too. Like
It really
he
is.
turned down a lot of things.
Kind of like him and Dimitri Martin, who used to do a lot of sketchpad drawing, doodling comedy.
Oh,
Dimitri
I love
Martin.
Dimitri Martin.
Dimitri
He
Martin.
was so weird, and I loved him.
He was weird, but he was like weird in a good way.
He was weird, but not like Ted Bundy weird.
He was unique.
He was
He's just, being himself.
he was weird, haha, not weird weird.
He was like, he was funny, haha, not funny. This tastes funny.
Like,
So Kofu, what would you like to talk about?
Yes. Tell us, Kofu.
Let's talk about anime.
Woo! My girl.
So much anime.
That no, I got
Such anime.
that.
Yes. Although I'm not too happy with the anime. I mean, I am, but then I'm not.
Honestly,
It's-
I haven't even bothered to read the manga, like the mangas lately for animes. Like, I'm really into Log Horizon as of right now. And a lot of people have been saying it's a like clone of SAO, but it's not because it's better. It's better plot-wise, I would say.
I gotta admit, I never really gave a lot of the virtual reality-based anime. I never really gave them that much credit. But that's just me.
I mean,
yeah.
that's understandable. I mean, it's an easy plot to do.
Yeah.
But Log Horizon, I like it because it shows more of the politics side of it than, random fighting, boob shots, and booty. That's what SAO stands for, you guys. Sweet ass online.
Yes. You heard it here first, folks. Sweet Ass Online, Square of 3, 2014. That's a quote. That's one for the yearbook.
I was in the yearbook like twice. Every year.
I never really understood yearbooks. I never bought one except for my senior year of high school.
I bought a yearbook.
That's the only year I didn't buy one. Was the senior year.
I bought a yearbook almost every year. Every year of high school except senior year.
So you're
Go
like
ahead.
polar opposite.
Mm-hmm. But there's a
You're
reason
just-
for that.
Is there?
Were you reselling them?
No. Well, maybe. But I'm reselling them with the signatures in there the name is interchangeable, so you could just get somebody to sign
So now you can
your name in there.
You can buy your friends.
You can buy popularity from Square 3, 2014. Patented.
You can't put a price on happiness.
2 million.
Okay, maybe you can.
Square can.
This isn't Flappy Bird. You can't just ask any price you want.
This is The Price is Right. Put a price on happiness.
Okay, so I think it's about time to wrap things up. It's been pretty good. We haven't talked about racism. We haven't talked about... I want to say the gays, but like we said, I don't know if that's offensive or not.
With my N-words. Saying it like a white kid.
Okay.
So, we talked about racism.
Yep.
Anyway,
Well,
you can always follow me on YouTube or on Twitter as JackColor with a U. You can always follow Square and Kofu on Tumblr. I'm going to leave the rest of the advertisement to you two.
Square is coming to YouTube pretty soon. I'm going to be making a YouTube channel under the name Square of 3. Might be coming to Twitter. Have not decided if I'm going to join you heathens. But yeah, Square of 3 at tumblr.com. I'm also on the color list. Shoot me a private message. See you later, guys.
That's where the hate mail goes. And what about you, Kofu?
Scotty994 on Tumblr, Scotty994. Also have a YouTube channel under Scotty994. I'll have to type that in.
Scotty.
And everything else is just Scotty994.
Scotty, like beam me up, Scotty.
No, it's SCOTTIE.
Yes, beam
So
me
it was
up,
my
Scotty.
nickname in high school. Well, I didn't know how. Yes, pretty much. Even though
Yes.
that's not actually the quote from the thing.
Just accept
But,
the Star
okay.
Trek reference. Just accept
I'm
the Star
not going to accept it because it's not real. It's lies.
That is true. In the series, Scotty never did say "beam me up." No, nobody ever said "beam me up, Scotty" in Star Trek. Nerd fact of the day. There you go. Okay, this has been the AudioGenic Podcast. I'm Jack. This is Kofu and Square of 3, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Hello, and welcome to the AudioGenic Podcast. I'm Jack, and I have my two co-hosts here that'll be joining me on this god-awful adventure that we're doing. Kofuku and Square of 3 from the CL, that's the colorless.net forums. Say hello,
Yo.
guys.
Hey.
So, welcome to the podcast, you guys. This is our second attempt at this
It is.
thing. So with our first...
You, as Red, you go on to, like, become the Pokemon Master, and Square just sort of withers and dies.
Sort of stands there watching.
And everybody
Okay.
throws rotten tomatoes at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that happens.
So Kofu, do you want to tell about yourself next? Do Do you need time to think? Because I can go.
Such pressure.
You can go. I always hated these things, like in school when they always ask you to tell a little bit about yourself. It's like, I'm not that interesting. There's nothing to tell. I'm just here.
Whenever they said
Deal
that,
with it.
I would always say that I had the longest last name of all time. And I would go on and list every last name that I have. Because being a Hispanic, we keep those names, whether or not they're on our birth certificate. We know them, and it's a lot.
Actually, yeah, you have a very interesting ethnicity, Square 3. What do you like, part Hispanic, Irish, African American? I can't remember the rest,
Yeah.
honestly.
Spanish, African American. Well, I got, Native American, Irish, because, white, because I'm a drunk. And some other things. There's like Polish thrown in there too. But I'm Spanish, Black, Native American, and white. So I'm a drunk.
Just like a natural American.
But I'm also
mix.
great at gambling.
I don't think you can be great at gambling. It's like you just don't suck most of the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, since Kofu's not going to go, I'll go. I'm Square 3, you guys. I have been on the colorless.net for about 3 years now. Because that's when I lost my life, was 3 years ago. I had no life. But anyway, I'm on Tumblr. I'm thinking about getting a Twitter for my name because why not?
All the cool kids use Twitter.
Even though Twitter
No, they
is a lowly, heathenistic social media site, and Jack should go die for using it.
I like how you say that.
Wow.
But you are on Tumblr.
Hey, I was getting to the Tumblr thing.
okay. Go on.
Tumblr is, guys, how people say PC is the master race of gaming. Well, Tumblr is the master race of social media. And if you don't agree with me, it's because you're not on Tumblr, which makes you a heathen. I hate you.
Wow, you're really
Well,
So
giving
send
me...
your hate mail to Square 3. You know me
I'm
so
okay with
well.
being Thor. He has fabulous hair.
Well, so is Loki. But Loki's just sexy.
Is he, though?
By the way, Square is male. The more you know.
You know, Kofu, you know you want to sex Loki.
I know. I don't get what everyone's so crazy about with that person.
The fact
Just
that he's
no.
crazy. But Thor's. Anyway, Jack.
There is a giant, unnecessary fan base for really probably all of the Marvel characters, but particularly Thor and Loki. Anyway, I am JackColor. I host the channel known as JackColor. I tweet and do other socials whenever I have the time. And I am also Jack on thecolorless.net. That's Jack with 2 hyphens before and after because, creating usernames is hard and difficult and sad. Anyway, I also know Kofuku and Square 3 from thecolorless.net too.
I took Jack under my wing. And then he surpassed me. It was the proudest moment of my life, which is really sad, but
It's also the saddest moment.
We've determined that Square 3 on thecolorless.net is kind of like the old guy in Pokemon Red who teaches you how to use Pokeballs, and then...
we kind of went crazy. We didn't really have a set topic to talk about.
And the racism.
And the racism, of course.
And the Tumblr, and so many things. It was really...
So, also this will probably be a little less organized. Leave some comments in the comments section. Tell us what you want to hear. In the next couple podcasts, we'll work on that. You guys are...
Okay, audience, I'm going to be clear with you right now. If you're looking for a very intricate and detailed and well-structured podcast, you've come to the wrong place.
Just get out.
Just
get out
don't...
while you can.
If you value your time, you probably will not have the next 30 minutes back. But I think we should talk about ourselves a little bit.
About what?
Ourselves.
Ourselves? Okay, you go first, Jack, since you are...
Fine.
You are the father of this thing. You are Odin at this point.
No, just...
Which makes me Loki. Which makes Kofu Thor.
I'm pretty sure you only did this because you wanted to be Loki. I'm just throwing that out there.